Today, I invite you to embark on a journey within, to explore the mystical heart that connects us all. It's a journey that transcends the boundaries of time and space, reaching into the very essence of who we are, and what binds us to each other and to the universe at large. This mystical heart is not merely a metaphorical construct, it is an energetic reality that pulses with the rhythm of life itself, echoing the divine spark present in each and every one of us. Imagine for a moment the intricate web of energy that surrounds us, unseen yet profoundly felt. It is as if there is an invisible thread, weaving through our lives, connecting us to one another. This connection, this heart of mystery, is the source of our deepest compassion, our empathy, and our capacity for love. It is the source of the unity that transcends differences, a unity that holds the potential to heal our divisions and bring us into harmony with one another and with the world. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of this connection. We often define ourselves by the surface aspects of our being, our occupations, our beliefs, our possessions. But underneath all these layers, there lies a commonality, a shared essence that speaks the language of the heart, a language that does not require words but is understood universally. It's the language of kindness, of presence, of being truly seen and heard. I remember a time when I felt this connection profoundly. It was during a trip to a small village nestled in the mountains. Despite the language barrier, I was welcomed as if I were family. We shared meals, laughter, and stories, not with words, but with gestures and smiles. In those moments, I realized that the mystical heart isn't something we need to seek out in distant lands or in sacred texts. It is alive in the simple acts of sharing and being present with one another. But how often do we pause to listen to this heart, to feel its pulse and its guidance? In a world that seems increasingly fragmented, how do we cultivate a sense of unity? The answer lies in stillness, in turning inward, and in recognizing the divine in ourselves and others. Meditation, prayer, and moments of quiet reflection can open the door to this inner world, allowing the wisdom of the mystical heart to flow into our consciousness. Consider the ocean for a moment. Its waves may crash and roar, but beneath the surface lies a serene expanse, calm and undisturbed. Our minds, too, are often turbulent, filled with thoughts and distractions. But when we dive below the surface, into the depths of our inner being, we find a place of stillness, where the mystical heart resides. It is here that we can access the universal truths that connect us all. One of the most profound insights from the mystical heart is the understanding that we are not isolated beings moving separately through life, but rather, we are interconnected threads in the fabric of existence. This realization brings with it a sense of responsibility, not only to ourselves but to each other and to the earth. When we acknowledge this interconnectedness, our actions naturally align with a higher purpose and a broader sense of compassion. In exploring this mystical heart, we also encounter the power of intention. Our thoughts and intentions are like ripples in a pond, spreading outward and touching everything around us. When we set an intention to live from a place of love and connection, we begin to transform not only our own lives but also the world around us. This is not a passive process, It requires active engagement and a willingness to see beyond the surface of things. Let me share with you another story, this one from a friend who worked in a bustling city environment. Every day, she encountered people who were hurried and stressed, absorbed in their own worlds. She decided to make a conscious effort to connect, through simple acts like making eye contact, smiling, or offering a few kind words. Over time, she noticed a change, not only in others but also within herself. Her actions had set off a chain reaction, creating a ripple of positivity that began to influence her entire environment. This is the power of the mystical heart, the ability to transform through the simple act of connection. It reminds us that we are never truly alone, and that our lives are enriched when we embrace our shared humanity. It encourages us to live with intention, to see the divine in every face we encounter, and to act with kindness and compassion. As we continue this exploration, let's consider the role of forgiveness, both for ourselves and others, as a pathway to deeper connection. Forgiveness is a profound act of release, a letting go of the burdens that weigh us down and keep us separate. When we forgive, we open our hearts wider, allowing the light of understanding and empathy to shine through. It is a choice to see beyond the faults and failings, to recognize the shared struggles and the shared light within us all. There is a beautiful analogy in many spiritual traditions that describes the heart as a lotus flower. The lotus, though rooted in the mud, rises above and blooms with breathtaking beauty. Similarly, our hearts, when anchored in the fertile ground of our shared humanity, can open up to their fullest potential, revealing the divine essence that lies within. The journey to understanding the mystical heart is not always easy. It challenges us to confront our own fears, biases, and limitations. It asks us to step out of our comfort zones and to embrace vulnerability. Yet, it is through these challenges that we grow, that we deepen our capacity for love and connection. As we reach the end of this exploration, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own life. Consider the connections that have shaped you, the moments of shared understanding that have touched your soul. How can you bring more of this awareness into your daily life? How can you nurture the mystical heart within you and in the world around you? In closing, remember that the mystical heart is always there, waiting for us to listen, to feel, to connect. It is the quiet whisper in the chaos, the gentle reminder of our shared journey. Let us embrace its message and live with open hearts, connected to the divine essence that unites us all. May we walk this path with grace, with courage, and with a profound sense of belonging to the great tapestry of life.